fellowship in heaven. I know there is another fellowship in heaven.
Tell your neighbor, love your neighbor as you love yourself. I want to talk about an important issue here that concerns the society. When I talk about the society, none of the continents are left behind. All the continents, all the countries, all the villages, all. This message is very important. If you have a pen, you can put important statements that matter to you. This message is very important. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9, and I will end verse 10. I read in the Spirit of the Lord. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Let's dwell on verse 9. Take verse 9. 2 are better than 1. Tell your neighbor. I can't hear you. All right, let me take you to the book of Psalms. I told you we have 2 readings. Go to Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Psalms 133, verse 1. I read in the Spirit of the Lord. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. I take it again. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. In unity. In unity. 2 are better than 1. How good and pleasant it is for brethren to gather, to be in unity. Tell your neighbor, unity is life. There is no life without unity, without togetherness, without carrying one another burden. There's no life. There's no life without unity, without togetherness, without carrying one another's burden. There's no life. Whatever you are living as life, without carrying one another's burden, without unity, there's no life. It all started with unity in the book of Genesis, chapter 2, chapter 3. It all started with unity in the book of Genesis, chapter 2, chapter 3. Even chapter 1, the very beginning. God saw it clearly to educate Adam by coming to the temple every evening to be with him as a good character of a child of God. God was with Adam every evening to make sure he knows what Adam is going through, if he can be of help. There's no life without unity. A family without unity is a family without growth. A family, a company, a country, a nation without unity is a nation without growth. Destruction every day. A family without unity is a family without growth. It's a family without peace. And when you don't have peace, you are not a child of God. Why do I say so? Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. So therefore, if you don't have peace, you are not a child of God. You cannot pray. A country without unity, a village without unity, a continent without unity, a society without unity can never grow. The bond God had with Adam gave him power to have dominion over the fish of the water and the birds in the air. But the day the bond was broken, the fish in the water had dominion over Adam, and the birds in the air controlled the life of Adam. The day the bond was broken between God and Adam, the fishes in the sea had dominion over Adam, and the birds in the air had dominion over Adam. Whereas when there was unity between Adam and God the Father, Adam had dominion over everything in this world until he gave them names. There is no life without unity. The cause of your pain today, lack of unity. Mother fighting children, children fighting mother, father fighting son, son fighting father. Where there's no unity, there's no growth. Husband and wife, no unity, no success. No success. Without unity, no growth. No success. We are looking for unity. Tell your neighbor. Again and again. I can hear you. The grace behind unity, the spirit, the power behind unity is what mouth cannot explain. The power, the spirit behind unity is what mouth cannot explain. Until you find yourself in an era where there is disunity, you will know what unity can do. Many in our villages right now, the chief is not doing well with the people in the village. The people in the village, they don't go alongside with the chief. The quarter head is not alongside with the people. The people are not alongside with the quarter head. The village cannot grow. Pastor is not alongside with the Christians. Christians are not alongside with the pastor. The church cannot grow. Because this is happening in this group. This is happening in this group. The Christians expect pastor to act like this. Pastor is not acting. Pastor also is waiting for Christians to do like this. Christians are not doing. Problem. Disunity. Where there is disunity, there is Satan. Where there is disunity, I say again, there is Satan. Big one. Satan lives in hatred. And remember, hatred is the roots of disunity. Hatred is the roots of disunity. Hatred. If you can remove hatred, you have removed disunity. Satan dwells where there is hatred for one another. And as a child of God, for you to call the name Jesus and see the power of Jesus, you must remove the roots of hatred around your life. Learn to be with people. Learn to live with people. You cannot live alone in this world. No matter who you are, what you possess gold, you possess silver, you possess diamond, you see yourself as if you cannot unite with those who are down there. You need them. There's none greater than any in this world. Learn to live with one another. Tell your neighbor. I can hear you. I can hear you. Learn to live with one another. No matter what men do unto you, that should not be the platform to bring division. At times, what men do to you, take it as a lesson of life to learn how to live. There are some things men do to you. Don't use it as a point of retaliation. Take it as a lesson to study and know more about your tomorrow and how to live tomorrow. Learn to live with people. The one you least regard to be your helper tomorrow may be your savior tomorrow. If you have gold and you have everything within your boundary, that does not mean you don't need your brother. You need your brother. If you are here and you are that person that because of your blessing, your favor, you have cut off from your family, no, you can't live alone. No matter the wealth you have possessed, what you have acquired, you can't live alone because you can't bury yourself. As far as you cannot bury yourself the day you are leaving this world, you can't live alone. You need even a madman to bury you. You can't live alone. Learn to live with people. Unity has everything. A nation without unity is a nation without future. A country, a continent without unity is a country without future. Because in the midst of disunity, everything can happen. Anything can happen. You need someone to grow. What you have, you think that is all about your life. No, you need someone to protect it. You that have it cannot protect it. The joy you are looking for is in the midst of unity. If you are not united today as a child of God with your family, who do you want God to pass to help your family? You must be united to your family so that God can pass through you to deliver your family. And where there's no love, there's no unity. Tell your neighbor, where there's no love, there's no unity. Again and again. And when you say, I'm a child of God, it means you carry the spirit of love. When you say, I'm a born again, you carry the spirit of love. Child of God, carry the spirit of love. And when you carry the spirit of love, unity becomes a lifestyle. That is why I said unity is life. When you carry the love of God in you, unity becomes a lifestyle. That is why I said Unity is life. Many are out there, wonderful couples. You see them in parties, but no unity back home. But they are united outside. They feel lovely outside. They feed themselves outside. Baby. But the moment they approach where they are living, the spirit of hatred gripped them. Husbands and wives, fathers and children, viewers at home. It is high time we look the Bible as standard of life, not a book to study story. Standard of life. That is, what you see in the Bible, you emulate it. You live by it. Unity can take away shame from a family. Unity. There are people in many of our families whom God has blessed, but because of no unity, they cannot stretch their hand to help their family. And the family is in shame. The family is going through hell today. I didn't mean there was unity. There are just some few people in your family. They can make the whole family now story change. But look at disunity. We are suffering in our families. God's intervention. God's intervention.
In the whole world, God's intervention. God's intervention. We need God's intervention in the whole world. God's intervention. God's intervention. We need God's intervention in the whole world. God's intervention. God's intervention. We need God's intervention in the whole world. Let me hear you say, God's intervention. Intervention. God's intervention. God's intervention in the whole world. In the whole world. Intervention. God's intervention. Intervention. God's intervention. We need God's intervention in the whole intervention. God's intervention. God's intervention. God's intervention in the whole world. In the whole world. God's intervention. God's intervention. We need God's intervention in the whole world.
If God does not intervene, the whole world is going out of hand. There's no unity. There's no unity. Many of you, you are here, your wives are not here because query back home. You don't agree one another. No agreement. Your wife is here, your husband is not here. No agreement. This one is going this way, this one is going this way, this one is going this way, this one is going this way. And that is how your business is going like this, your business is going like this, your business is going like this, your career is going like this. There's no vision. There's no unity. You can't hold the hand of your wife and pray in the morning and conclude the week. Why? There's no unity. Whereas the Bible says, where 2 or 3 are gathered, God loves unity. How long, how many years now have you hold the hand of your wife and pray? How long? Disunity. How long have you sat with your wife to study the Bible? How long? Disunity. How long have you gone to the market with your wife to price tomato and onions? How long? Disunity. When you were dating her, you go and buy even bra with her. But now, you cannot buy even tomatoes. Why? Disunity. How long have you followed your husband in the bathroom as he's bathing? You are brushing the back. How long? Disunity. How long have you checked the pantalon of your husband if he has something to amend? How long? Disunity. When last do you go to Brokan to buy your wife lipstick for 500? How long? Disunity. When last do you carry your wife in the car like before to the saloon and stay there and suck ice cream with your wife? How long? Disunity. You can't. There's no life with. No life. Where there's disunity, there's no life. Where there's disunity, there's no life. How long? Your only unity is only when you want to get something. When you want to get something. When you want to get something. Unity come. When you want to get something from your husband, you cook Irish potato and hunchback. And that day you bathe and spray perfume very well. When your husband sees you, say, oh, Roslyn, how are you? Say, I'm good, my husband. Why? You need something. When you get it, that's all. You don't cook Irish potato again. You start to cook gari and okra soup. Clap for Jesus Christ. Your challenges you go through should not cause you to abandon people on your way to destiny. The challenges you go through in life should not cause people or cause you to abandon people on your way to destiny. Because you need them tomorrow. Many who rejected Prophet Boris yesterday, they need Prophet Boris today. Let not your challenge cause you to reject and abandon people on the way to your destiny. Because you need the one you reject today, you will need tomorrow. Unity is God's kind of life implanted in the lives of those who call his name. Unity. It started in Genesis. Even Jesus, his last action, he gathered the 12, blessed them, and was going. Unity. He called the 12 from different areas and brought them together. Unity. When leaving, he called them together and blessed them. Unity. You cannot live life without unity. I don't need this brother. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. She has a bad fashion. She has this. No, 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 no. I cannot pray with this woman. No, 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 no. I don't like mommy. No, 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 no. I don't like daddy. Daddy is so strict. No, 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 no. I cannot be living with Prophet Boris. He loves discipline. He loves that. No, 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 no. You cannot do an error. Yes. The reason why God brought you to Prophet Boris, God knows that he is full of discipline. And he knows that you are full of error. That is why he brought you to full of discipline, man. If God takes you to a man that does not discipline, and you are full of error, your life becomes a mistake. Your life becomes crash. God's kind of life is the life of unity, which is implanted in those who call his name. As you live here today, have this in mind. Without unity, you cannot see power of God. Without unity, you cannot see change. You cannot see power. You cannot see joy. Without unity, no joy. No change. Nothing. All the continents that have trouble, they should be united. You will see what will happen. 1 minute, change. Without unity, you cannot see change. Everything is in the midst of disunity. Everything bad is in the midst of disunity. Everything bad in this world is in the midst of disunity. Have you been in that point in life where you don't talk to your wife does not talk to you, your children, the family? You are just stranded. You can be moving and a car knocks you down and kill you. As far as on the day you were born in the hospital, you were born that same hour, you were born with many children. That shows you this world is a world of unity. Tell your neighbor, as far as the day you were born, you were not born alone. Other children were born. This tells us that life is unity. The day you came to this world, you didn't come alone. That same evening, your mother was giving birth to you. Another woman was there giving birth to another boy. Another woman was there giving birth to another girl. Another woman was there. Unity. Yeah. 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 Unity. And the day you are dying, you will not die alone. As you are closing your eyes in the district hospital, another one is closing his eyes. Bonasama, another one is closing his eyes. You don't go alone. That evening you are going to go down, you will not go down alone. Life is unity. What you cannot do in unity, another man can help you do. What I cannot do in unity, another man can help me do. Because I cannot do everything alone. That is why in the church we have choir. We have security. We have usher. We have prophet. If these organs don't come together, it can't form a system. The choir is an organ. The security is an organ. Usher is an organ. The Levites, those who stand here, another organ. We come together, organs come together to form a system. And if an organ fails, it shakes the system. That is your family. Don't reject anyone in your family. No matter how bad they are, you were once like them. Don't reject anyone because of he or her character. That character may just be there to discourage you. Don't reject anyone. A life of unity is the life of a Christian. Don't hate any church because you were not baptized there. I cannot go there. I was not baptized there. My mother was not from there. My mother has never gone there. That is not where we went to. No. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. He died in Jerusalem. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. He died in Jerusalem. In that Bethlehem, he did no miracle. He did miracles in Galilee, in Judea, in Samaria. He did no miracle in Bethlehem. For you to be born in a church doesn't mean you die in the church. I was born in this church, I die in that church. C'est pas ça. Church is where the Spirit of God carry you to, not where they dedicated you to. It means if they dedicated you to Satan, I will die with Satan. No! Church is not where they dedicated you to. It is where the Spirit of the Father comes in you and directs you where to worship.
I've come to worship. I've come to bow. I've come to worship. I've come to bow with the angels, with the angels. I've come to worship with the angels, with the I've come to worship. I've come to bow. I've come to worship. I've come to bow with the angels, with the angels. I've come to worship with the angels, with the angels. I've come to bow. Sing with the angels, with the angels. I've come to worship with the angels, with the angels. I've come to bow.
When Jesus came, remember, Joseph was a God-fearing man, as the Bible said, and Mary was a God-fearing lady. But he left them, ran to the synagogue at the age of 12, and received training from Pharisee and Sadducee about the law. For you to be born in a place, in a church, doesn't mean you receive training only from your church. That has killed a lot of people. Many died, whereas there's a man of God with grace to heal you. But because you say, I can never over my dead body, you died in that church. And they buried you. No. If my pastor sees me in that church, I'm going to be suspended. You are going to be suspended. You are not going to be sent to hell. You sat in the house. You watched the temple. You saw the miracle. You saw the teaching. You came. If you are now taught and you are strong, and the Lord say, go to another church and receive healing, you are free to go. The mission here is you should be safe. I may teach you Bible. That does not mean I'm the one to deliver you. I may teach you Bible, your faith grows. Another man of God somewhere. That is unity I'm talking about. When you understand this, all these things of I have 1,000 members, I have this, I have 10,000 members. You don't have a member. As a man of God, you don't have member. You have assignment to pray for children of God. You don't have a member. Tell your neighbor, I am not a member in any church. I'm a child of God. Nicodemus was having a trouble. What was his trouble? Lack of knowledge. He left the Pharisees, left the Sadducees. He said, Jesus, please, attend to me. Attend to me. Let me go back. When you finish with me, I go back. If I cannot heal you, you go to another church, they heal you. After the healing, you come back to your temple. If you left another church, you came, I heal you. After a year, you go back to your church. Be my weakness in my Father's kingdom, not in the church. Be my weakness.
Yes, in my Father's kingdom. Be my weakness. Yes, in my Father's kingdom. Even in Judea,
You will be my weakness.
even in Samaria,
You will be my weakness.
be my weakness. Yes, in my Father's kingdom.
Hold it. Just stand there. Not even in temple. No. In my Father's kingdom, I don't have a member. You are not my member. I have work to pray for Christians. You are not my member. That is why if you invite me in any church, I preach. You want to try it? Test it. Invite me in press, I preach. Invite me in Catholic, I preach. Any church except the one that sacrifices blood. Any gathering that talks of blood, I don't preach. But any gathering that talks of Jesus is Lord, He came to save us, I enter and preach. If they have a demon, for me to enter the church and preach, doesn't mean I'm a demon possessed. If truly I'm a man of God, let me enter there and deliver them. Tell your neighbor, unity is the best gift a child of God has to practice. Unity. And you know, when you cannot know that God is all, in all, for all, there are some doctrines that you will just limit yourself with it. But when you realize that a change of faith, oh, let me listen to this message of this man of God, that message can give something, put something in your brain, which can change your life tomorrow. Many of you that are here now, are you temple Christian? No. Many are coming from press, full gospel, apostolic. The small word I'm giving you now will add to what your pastor is, and then your faith do what? Your faith grow. Say, I'm a Christian. I'm not a member. Are you a member? Come. Are you a member?
No, I'm not a member. I'm a Christian.
Who are you?
I'm a Christian.
Yes. When you start to live with this thought, you are already fighting the devil. Because this member, the devil has passed through it to keep many people in church. No change, nothing, the same as it was in the beginning, so shall it be, well without end. Amen. Yes. Unity is power. When you move with your wife, unity, when you move with your wife, you have more dignity before men. Even there's no money. More dignity. More what? More dignity. But if there's disunity, I bet you go your side, ballock girl. And even as I be the fine man for wash me clothes. I go marry from a village for go outside. Dirty. Disunity. And she is tying her face dirty. You too dirty. Old age is coming because of tie face. Old age. You wear clothes enough fit you. I wear clothes enough fit me. But when there is unity, whether the dress is expensive or not, when you grab the dress becomes responsible. Even the dress was not ironed well. When your husband gripped your hand because of unity, the dress begins to stretch on your body. And you move majestically. You move. Baby. Are you with me? You form words that are not in English language. Is baby in English language? Baby. And you do it with love because there's unity. We love because there's unity. But if there's no disunity, get away. Fenyang salupa. Dirty for rice. Sit down. I grace for marry you. Something do me. Now charm you use them. Where there's disunity, there's war. Tell your neighbor, war. Where there's disunity, there's what? War. Marital war, political war, economic war, war in all domains of life where there's disunity, war, spiritual war between spiritual father, spiritual son, spiritual daughter, spiritual mother, so on and so forth. Disunity is the cause. Mature men don't disunite no matter what happens. They live it for God and they continue with the spirit of oneness. Mature men. I want to leave you with this message. Take this serious. A Christian is known by the way he or she lives with others. If you cannot live with your brother you see, you cannot live with God you don't see. If you cannot live with your brother you see, you cannot live with God you don't see. God bless you all in Jesus Christ's name.
Do you know there is another fellowship in heaven? I know there is another fellowship in heaven. Do you know there is another fellowship in heaven? I know there is another fellowship in heaven. Do you know there is another fellowship in heaven? I know there is another fellowship in heaven. Brother, do you know there is another fellowship in heaven? I know there is another fellowship in heaven. Sister, do you know there is another fellowship in heaven? I know there is another fellowship